What is up, degenerates? It is Friday, November 7th. It is my brother's birthday. Shout out to him. Um, excuse me. Let's talk about Roundhill. It's Roundhill Friday. Roundhill declares on their single stock covered call ETFs. They only write 50% covered calls, so they're not as capped on the upside, but they do suffer a little bit on the downside. They're a little bit more leveraged than 1-to-1. So let's jump right in. First, we'll talk about what they did today. AAPW, which is an Apple fund, was down 1.27. Apple was down 0.48. So they did worse. You notice with these funds on a red day, and today had a nice bounce. I'm not complaining. We have some green. So my overall portfolio is green. So much better than yesterday and then earlier in the week. AMDW down 2.13, AMD down 1.75. So again, they went down more than the underlying, which is as designed. AMZW up 0.68, actually beat the underlying Amazon at 0.56. ARMW, which had a huge, they paid once until they declared another today, huge yield. Did they go up or down? We'll see. But they were down 4.87% today. ARM was down 3.71%. So they captured more of the loss. AVGW was down 2.16. Avgo is down 1.73. Same thing. They captured more of the loss. BABW, same thing. 1.45% down. Alibaba, down 0.74. BRKW captured more on the upside, 1.48, and Berkshire up 0.34. COIW up 5.73. Coinbase up 4.72. So again, when it's up, they capture more. When it's down, they capture more. As a whole, there's extenuating circumstances, of course. But COSW is a new fund, Costco, down 0.2. Costco is down 0.09. So they did capture more of the loss as designed. GOOW down 2.9. Google down 2.08. WHOW up 3.64. Robinhood up 2.58. METW up 0.34. Meta got hammered lately. So that's good. Up 0.34. Meta was up 0.45. So they didn't capture the upside on that. But we'll take anything green. MSFW is a Microsoft fund, down 0.34. Microsoft down 0.06. So they captured a little more of the loss. Well, it's a lot more percentage-wise. It's like 6 times. But you get the gist. MSTW up 2.54. That's strategy. Strategy was up 1.99. We'll take any green day on a strategy. They've just been in the toilet, in my opinion. NFLW up 0.65. Netflix up 0.61. So they did capture a little more. NVDW up 0.09. Nvidia up 0.04. So they did capture more than that, twice as much. PLTW up 1.86. Palantir up 1.65. TSLW down 4.49. Tesla down 3.68. Maybe because they're going to pay Musk $1 trillion. I don't know. Insanity. But I like it. The guy, he's earned it. Uber, a new fund, UBEW, Ubu. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Ubu was down 0.49. Uber was down 0.13. GDX, these are two brand new funds. They declared today. They'll pay the same deal as the Friday payers, the Friday declarers for Roundhill. GDXW, which is on gold miners, was up 2.49, and gold miners up 2.44. GLDW, which is just Spider Gold, was up 0.39. Spider Gold was up 0.61. So as a whole, the Roundhill funds were up 0.16. That's an average. The underlyings were up 0.09, so they captured 177%. I think they aim for about 1.2, so they got 1.7, so that's good. Now let's talk about the declarations. Do we have 100% in the Roundhill funds? We had some last week. Will we keep that up? We'll go back up to Apple's the first one. AAPW. They declared from 26 cents to 27 cents. That's 32%. AMDW went from 8 cents to $1.08 to $1.04, 99%. AMZW went from 8 cents to $1.08 to $1.04, that's 40%. ARMW, only their second payment, went from $1.17 to 72 cents. Still 111% yield, but it has dropped. AVGW, AVGO, 64 cents to 75 cents, 68% yield. Again, average of the last three. I'm just reading off the last two, but I averaged the last three. BABW, second payment, 97 cents to 48 cents, 77% yield. BRKW, from 16 cents to 12 cents, that's an 18% yield. You're not going to get a lot of yield out of any Berkshire fund, but you get a little more, safety and security there. COIW, Coinbase, 65 cents to 49 cents. That dropped, 90% yield. The Costco, COSW, COSWA, second payment. First one was 24, now it's 21. 24% yield. GOOW, 56 cents, 63 cents now, 46% yield. And WHO, went from 56 cents to 63 cents. That's good, 92% yield. METW went from 47 cents to 11 cents. That's not good, 48% yield. MSFW, 29 cents to 24 cents, 32% yield. MSTW, 37 cents to 27 cents, 88% yield. Hey, on a strategy fund, we'll take 88%. NFLW, which is the Netflix fund, 10 cents to 31 cents. Big uptick, but only 34% yield, so that's struggled lately. NVDW, NVIDIA, 48 cents to 57 cents, 57% yield. PLTW, 68 cents to 80 cents, 103%. So we still have a couple 100%ers here. TSLW, 43 cents to 56 cents, 90% yield. UBU, second payment was 77 cents, now it's 54 cents, 70% yield. And then the brand new gold funds. GDXW, first payment was 42 cents, that's 43% yield. And GLDW, which is just gold itself, Spider Gold, 16 cents, that's 17% yield. Overall, they're averaging 57.41% yield. Not bad. So, that's the declarations today. I want to talk about a couple of things before we close. Number one, I want to talk about Bitcoin. I've got a chart here. This is Bitcoin daily, and I've got pivot points and support resistance. I also have stochastics, and I'll explain these. Before I do, I'll do that first, and then I'll go back to something. The last 4 days, Bitcoin has bounced off 99.9. Hit it 2 days ago, hit it today, hit it 2 days prior. That's a good support. So have we hit bottom? I don't know, but it was up today. Stochastics, remember, it was way overbought October 26 when it was 114,000. We called it. It came down, showed a little bit of life, down again. Now these stochastics are pulling out of oversold territory. So you got a fast and a slow. If you want me to do like a deep dive into these indicators, I will. I'm assuming you know something about stochastics. It's basically overbought, oversold, and we are oversold. Will it hold? It's not guaranteed, but it's looking good on that chart. Now I'm going to take away the indicators just so you can see a little bit better. Do this. So we hit a high October 6th of 126 on Bitcoin. And a lot of our funds kind of track Bitcoin, which is why I use this as an example. Went from 126 to a low of 98. Now, I'm going to shrink time, go back in time to end of May. May 22nd, we hit a high of 112. In 1 month, went down to 98. We're doing the same thing now. Look at this. Let me draw that. If I can figure out how to draw it. Here's the highs. It's not exact. Bear with me. Whoop, I'm going to close that. And then we'll do it again. Here's the lows. That's your support and resistance long term. People are freaking out about this. It hit high, down low, higher, a little bit higher, a little bit lower, lower high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high. This is our trading range. So don't panic. If you guys are selling stuff that you've lost money on, I think you're making a mistake. Again, not financial advice. Do your own research, consult a financial advisor. You know the deal. But I'm pretty bullish right now. I was bearish. You guys know I said this market has been overbought. Back up in here, and it corrected, which is what it does. Can it go down more? Absolutely. Do we sell anything? I don't. I have not sold one thing. I own 19 high yield option ETFs. Some are upside down, but I'm collecting money and reinvesting it. And that's what you have to do. These are long-term holds. I'm thinking at least a year hold on these. Unless it's like a crazy bull market. You buy it at 10, it goes to 20. You want to sell it? That's fine. But you buy it at 10, it goes to 8, and you say this sucks, and you sell it, and then you hate it. You don't understand the fund. You don't understand the underlying. These things happen. So hang in there. Have a great evening. Hit the like. Give me a subscribe. Give me a comment. I love comments. Tomorrow I normally do my prediction video where I predict all the declarations for the upcoming week. There's like 120 of them now, so I don't know if I'm going to do all of them. I'm still thinking about that. I've got some other things going as far as what I want to talk about, so I may do kind of a half and half show. But let me know what you think, and have a great evening. Otherwise, we will talk then.